Hi, beautiful Taurus. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Taurus, this is your reading for 3 months in advance or 3 months ahead, however you want to view it. So that's for June, July, and August, just your summer months, or if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, your winter months, like when it's complete summer, complete winter. And we're going to do each month, go through each month. We're going to pull all the cards and then go a little bit deeper into every single month. I'm still going to do month by month, but I wanted to have like an overview because I feel like there's so much that happens right now. And Taurus, you're having, is it a full moon or a new moon? You're having some sort of moon in your sign on the 19th of May, I believe it is. And I think around that time, Jupiter moves into your, just don't listen to me. Go and look into the astrology, like how the planets are moving along, moving about. There's a lot of changes in Taurus. I know that. I think for the upcoming months and definitely like the upcoming year or something like that. So we're going to start with every single month here and then go deeper. I also want to tell you that for right now, at least for right now, I'm doing offer personal readings. So if you're interested in a personal reading with me, just like this, where you get to ask your own personal questions, please send me a message. The email to that is in the description box. Taurus, for the month of June, we're going to have an overall message here first. For the month of June, soulmates. Wow. So someone might actually meet their soulmate in the month of June, and we want to clarify that. Can we have some clarification for the soulmate there, please? Any other messages for the month of June? Soulmates for the month of June. Dreams coming true. Wow. This is just absolutely gorgeous, and we want to have some angel backup. Angels, what do you want to say about the soulmates, the dreams coming true, or something for the month of June? This is just gorgeous. Okay, what is coming out here? Wait. Interesting. We're going to go deeper into that in a second, and then we're going to do the month for, or the month. We're going to do the energy for July. The core energy for July, please. The month of July for Taurus. Those are 3 cards. Peace, a new life, and by the book. And some clarification. There's a new life headed your way. Take the lead. A lot of moving energy here. And your angels. We want to add to the month of July, please, for Taurus. Helpful people. And unlikely. Interesting. Again, let's see what that is about. And then we have for the month of August, June, July, and then August, please. The foundational energy for August, please. For Taurus. Well, someone is finding their inner peace. So no place like home. Together with unfinished symphony, which is like basically wrapping things up. Tying loose ends. Yeah, it's a really beautiful energy here. Okay, clarification here, please, for the month of August. Change your focus. And I feel one more there. Clarification for August. Coming together. And from your angels. For the month of August, please. For Taurus. Ask for help from others. Well, you can ask the same people from July. Ask for help from others. Okay, let's start with June. Soulmates. And I'm going to read from the book for that one. 41, 41, 43, 42. It's hiding. 41. I love this. And the penguins, I believe that like once they find their partner, they stay with them for life. And if they, lose their partner, there's something about like if they lose their partner, they don't sort of remarry unless there's another one that has lost their partner as well. So there might be a message to that. Essential meanings of this card is harmonious partnerships, love, friendships, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. And the Oracle's message states, you are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the result for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you toward them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends for life, or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. And then the relationship message of this message is, consider love in the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude, or break you open so you will finally claim who you were meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate. Come to guide you home to the real you. And then we have the prosperity message, which states, strategic alliances are most important right now as you begin to attract the perfect people to support your dreams. And the next card out is your dreams coming true. Attract the perfect people to support your dreams. This is a journey you will share with others, mentors, business partners, helpers, employees, creative partners, friends, and strangers. Open doors for you and step through the portal to join you in a harmonic dance of collaboration, commitment, and co-creation. This is what you've been waiting for. So the foundation of June is like there's a lot of collaborations. There's a lot of coming together with other people. And there seems to be at least one person that is like so significant to your life path. Because of what I'm seeing here, because of the flow of July and of August, I don't think that this is, we have the dreams coming true. We have peace. We have a new life. If we were to have if this would be like a relationship that is coming in to break you open, we wouldn't have starting a new life with peace, right? We would have a TAURUS situation here, and we don't. There's just nothing of that on the table. So I feel that this is when you meet a person that is so significant on your life path, that they're going to mean so much on where you're at on your path right now. Then they're going to have such an influence over you. And whether this is like a lifelong, forevermore person, or if this is like a short period of time, that is not significant here. What is significant is that you're attracting people, attracting helpful people, attracting people that shares your vision, shares your dreams right now, that is going to be really, really helpful and significant to your life path. That's for the month of June. And then we have dreams coming true. And this is literally when you are in alignment with the universe. When you are in alignment with your inner being, when you are in alignment with your dreams itself. That people, and we already had that with the soulmate there. When people start to align things all of a sudden just fall in, or all of a sudden, maybe you worked on this forever and ever and ever, but for the month of June, there's something shifting in the constellations of the planets. That's something that you have been doing, Taurus, for a while, that allows for you to now be in alignment with what you're seeking. And when you start to become aligned to what you're seeking, other things aligning to the very thing is also coming in with you not even having to try. It's like, you know, supportive people, like we heard from the soulmates, is like, this is a time where people just show up from everywhere wanting to help to realize this vision of yours or realize this dream of yours. You didn't, like 2 minutes ago, you didn't even know they existed. And all of a sudden they might be the most, you know, influence in your life thus far, and so wants to support your cause. So it's a bit like June seems to be a big month for you. I'm excited to really dive deeper into the month of June. That's going to come up after all these 3 months readings. I'm going to start over and just do the month by month reading again for the month of June. We're going to go deeper there and see then what is coming out. So that's really awesome. And then okay, so what I'm seeing here, look at this. If you look at this, there's like a string or like a blue light. Do you see that there? That shoots right through that center of that vortex, center of that, what do you call that, spiral, or, you know, the center of that. Like there's, you're holding the manifestation, you're holding the portal to the manifestation in the palm of your hands. Like it's so freaking close. You're holding it in the palm of your hands, and there's a straight line. It's a lining, it's a straight line there. And then the next card here, I see this straight line again, like coming up from your crown chakra, like going straight up into the ethers. You see that white, it's a white light here. There's a blue light there, but there's a white light here. And then the sword is cutting through, like the sword is like cutting through a little bit, like it's not completely in alignment with that light there. So I just, and it says wait. So I just feel like there's something here in the month of June that is going to require for you to just line up the soulmates, and whatever person is coming into your life is suggesting that you are already like to 98% in alignment. The dream's coming true, like you're holding in the palm of your hands. You are stepping into this portal where it's possible for things to manifest. Like you're on target already, but there's something like, when we get really close to the end result, if you've headed towards something, or you want something to finalize itself, you want the final puzzle piece to just fall into place. And you know, when you started this dream, or you started to have a vision of whatever this is for you, it's like in the beginning we're quite like broad, and we can think about it and we can dream about it, and then as it grows closer and closer and closer to actually see real physical practical evidence that this is about to take place, so it's no longer like a huge dream or a huge vision or even like a, you know, fantasy, like you don't even know if it's going to come about. This is when it's as close as it gets without actually materializing in front of your eyes. And that's when we tend to, I'm going to use a lottery. I don't know if that's a worse analogy, because it's like it's not really that trustworthy, and there's not that many people that believes in playing the lottery, but for the sake of it. So you've been wanting to win the lottery. You've been wanting to win the lottery, you've been wanting to win the lottery. And you're aligning with it, you're aligning with that energy, you're aligning with how it would be to have that much money, what you would do with the money. It would get closer and closer and closer and closer. And even though you get closer and closer, you have it in the palm of your hand. This is the portal moment. This is like, it's so freaking close to materialize. It's so close to have the winning ticket in the palm of your hands. So, but you actually haven't gotten the final, you know, urge. Your inner being hasn't really fully spoken to you saying, time to go buy that ticket, or like, you haven't got that epiphany, or like, this is what I need to do in order to win, or like that thing have not come in yet. So it's like something here, Taurus, to just be patient until there's clear communication And that's where you come in, because the clear communication is there from the universe. So you need to just line up a little bit more, just a tiniest little alignment, and you're right there. I hope this makes sense. Moving on to July, we have 3 cards coming out there. So By the Book and New Life and Peace. This is asking you basically, like, you're stepping into a place right now. So there's going to be like a beautiful outcome there in June, and it's going to continue into July, where you're starting a new life for yourself, a complete new life. There's something happening that makes you be able to, it can, like, a new life can be like big things. It can be a move. That's the meeting of a new relationship. This is changing your careers. This is just you waiting for something to fall into place. And as you do, it's like, how do I say that? It's like when this takes place, then your new life begins. I mean, no one should really wait around for certain things to happen for then start to live. You can start to live today, and then the thing will happen. But there's something that is going to allow for you to do certain different things as things start to fall into place, for sure. It's going to bring a lot of peace. This is the month of July. It's bringing a lot of peace into your life. And we have By the Book, which today I feel it's a really good thing. Don't try to go in, this is about the portal. This is about having the portal in the palm of your hand. Things are manifesting left and right around you as you line up with it completely. And this is not a time to sort of go outside the box and try something different all of a sudden, or try something new all of a sudden. If you sort of just stick to the plan, or stick to your thoughts, you might question, like, if you have been thinking or feeling a certain thing for a while, it might creep in, like, what am I doing wrong? Because if I'm not doing anything wrong, why hasn't it shown up yet, or whatever? This is a moment in time where, I would say trägen vinner in Swedish, is when you just keep going with the same thoughts, it's just about timing. Time just needs to catch up, or the physical just needs to catch up to the non-physical. And as you just keep doing what you've been doing, and just bring that confidence to back it up, and to just really be certain about where you're going, and stop like questioning where you're going. Oh, I should try different. No, just follow, do this by the book, and it's in your hands. Okay? And we have Take the Lead, which is very much it's a masculine energy. It's number 3, so it's creativity, it's manifestation, celebration. This is not a time for you to, how do I say this? Because it's not, okay, so you know what I just said about, so this card is telling you to, like, wait for the signal. If the signal hasn't come yet, and if you, okay, so how does one know when a signal has come? When does one know when it's time to play the lottery? When do you know when it's time to reach out to someone, or to respond to someone, or like whatever that is? If you question if it's time, it's not time. If you just, it doesn't also have to yell at you like it's time. It doesn't have to be that at all either. It's just a matter of, I just felt like doing it, or I just felt like going for it. I just felt like calling that person, or all of a sudden you just really wish that person was here, or really wish that you could talk to them, or really, all of a sudden I just found myself almost buying that lottery ticket. Like, that's the signal. And so here, it might sound like it's another month, but still, this is when you're taking charge, you're taking the lead, you're taking action. This is an action card. And yet, we want to wait for the signal. So to not be confused here, this is about when you are sure in the energy. You take charge of the energy. It's like, I know it's already here, it's already done, the universe is already on it, like it's already been created. There's actually really no separation. It wasn't ever a separation to begin with. It's right here. I'm this and this is this and this is what I'm gonna do once it materializes. Instead of like, I don't know where it is. Am I supposed to do anything else? I'm feeling a little bit discouraged. That is like not taking the lead of the energy. Does that make sense? So take the lead doesn't necessarily say, or take action doesn't necessarily say, go call that person now. But it says, you can decide what you want to feel. How does it make you feel to win the lottery? How does it make you feel to call that person, to be with that person, to start your own business, to like, how does that feel? Take charge of the energy. Here's what's going to happen. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I want to feel. Here's how that's going to play out. Take charge of the energy. And then wait for the signal. So we're still waiting for the signal in July, I have to be honest. And this is when you're starting to attract helpful people. When we are in this much alignment, in this much energy of alignment, this is when helpful people start to show up left and right. And then this unlikely, I have to be honest, I don't know what that means. I'm not getting any information. Can we clarify this unlikely, please? What is the unlikely doing here for the month of July? For the month of July, why is unlikely here? Oh. Okay, I'm getting a clearer picture. So we're still going to get some help from the, yes. Okay, seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. This is when we're waiting around for something. And you might feel a little bit discouraged. Like, is it really going to come about? It looked so good in June. Everything's lining up in July. And it's not like you're like having a boring time where things are moving backwards, not at all. But I think you're so freaking close to something, you can taste it, you can smell it. It starts to get annoying. And I know this like from my own son, like when following his path, and it's easier to see with children. Before a big break, any big break that he had in his life, like from, you know, just laying down to rolling over to sitting up to crawling to start walking, to start talking. Even before starting talking, he had a very frustrated period. It wasn't that long. Maybe it was like a 1 or 2 or 3 day thing. Everything is so expanded at that time though. Like everything feels so long. Like we've done this routine for one night now. It's like you've done it forever when you changed one thing over like, but anyway, there's a feeling here of you're so close. And so you're like on the verge of that breakthrough. So we are coming here from, we're waiting to align. Everything else is in alignment. Everything around you is in alignment, Taurus. Like this is, you need to just clear up the final little thing here. In July, you have actually cleared it up, but there's something with your belief. Is this can this really happen? Is this really real? To the point, like to the point of the change of your life, the course of your, can this really happen? Is it really possible that this is going to solve itself, or there's going to be like some sort of solution here? A puzzle piece is going to fall into place. It just solves the entire puzzle. And so we need to seek out other possibilities. Like you just need to, a little bit, I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit harsh, but like snap out of it. You're on such a good path. Dreams are coming true. You're meeting the most significant people in your life in order to make certain things happen. You're lining up one by one. You're coming into a new life where it brings just a lot of peace. You're taking charge of the energy. You're on the right path here. You just need to sort of stay the course. Okay? Stay the course. for the month of July. And then we have August. No place like home. This is when something has happened here. You have we're having to tie up some loose ends. This is unfinished symphony, which is about if there's little fires that you need to put out, or there's little unfinished projects or business related situations, or like conversations that need to be had with certain people. If there's like little mini things that you need, like we need to tie up loose ends. As you tie up those loose ends, you're more and more going to settle into this. This can be an actual move. Or this is like starting over, starting a new period, starting a new, if this is not you moving home, if you're staying put in your home, this might just be a big change. Like someone, you or someone, like a family member, someone in your immediate surroundings, we're changing course here altogether. And for you to settle in more and more and more into this new place, newfound place that's going to feel so good, we just need to tie up some loose ends here. There's a completion. Number 10, we're complete. There's not much more to do. And there's a little bit still, change your focus. There's this little bit still there about like how this is going to work out or how this is going to come about. We need to just adjust the focus a tiny little bit or broaden the focus a tiny little bit. Because as you can see now, the card or the image is this wide. But we're focused in right there. Like this is the only way that this could happen. Well, this is the only way that you know about. So if you broaden your perspective a little bit, like when we come into seek out other possibilities, you're going to come into so much more clarity and so much more other possibilities just landing on your lap. So it's like, it's not self-sabotage, but like the only one that's in the way of progress here is Taurus, really. And it's just a tweaking of the energy. It's a tweak of the focus. It's nothing major. It's nothing like you need to know, open your heart. You need to go through some, it's a small tweak and you're right there. Because as you do, we're coming together, we're fixing this, ask for help from others. Like I just see this like this is almost like like we're coming back in from June here. Like this is when we have met the person again. Like we're back with the person that is really, really supportive. I just see this come, it's almost like a full circle, like starting in June and then ending it in August. Like there's a full circle here. There's a little bit of doubt along the way, along the path. There's a little bit of doubt. But as you more and more come into this energy, more and more come home, there's no place like home, you're going to bring it home. You're going to realize what that final puzzle piece is for you. Aligning. And there's a tweaking of the energy. This is nothing major. It's a tweak of the energy. And I just feel like the planets, the energy is really helpful at this time. I don't know if there's a specific planet that's visiting your, like, look into that and how, if you're interested in that. Other than that, I just feel like there's a lot of support here. And I feel like it's mostly more like non-physical, planetary, guides, angels, there's a lot of focus on Taurus, which is really working out in your favor. That's what I have for you, beautiful Taurus, for June, July, and August. Again, I'm offering personal readings if you're interested in one, perhaps about this very journey. Please send me a message and we'll take it from there. Thank you so much, guys.